Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Myself SHREYAS V from Sri Venkateswara College of Engineering, 4th SEM CSE branch. I am here to talk about the topic on Introduction to ER Diagrams. Introduction to ER diagrams. Entity relationship diagram are a powerful visual tool used in database designed to represent a relationship between different entities or objects within system. This diagrams provides a clear and concise way to understand structure and organization of data, making it easier to design and implement the efficient database system. Entities and attributes. Entities are the fundamental building blocks of ER diagram, representing the different objects or concepts within the system. This could with this could be anything from customers, product, or employees to more complex entities like transaction or orders. Attributes are individual piece of information that describes entity. They can be simple such as customer names or items price or more complex like a product's description, transaction date and time. Key attributes. Among the attributes of an entity, one or more designated key attribute. This attributes uniquely identifies each instance of an entity that are used to ensure the integrity and consistency of the data. Relationship and cardinality. Relationship are the connections between entities which describes how they interact with one another within the system. These relationships can be one to one to many to many, depending on the specific requirements of database. Cardinality is the numerical restriction on the relationship between entities, specifying the minimum and maximum number of instances of one entity that can be associated with an instance of another entity. Relationship types. The three main relationship types are one to many to many. Each type has its unique characteristics. Implication for the design of the database requiring carefully consideration of ensuring the optimal organization retrieval of data. Weak entities and relationship Weak entities are the entities that cannot be uniquely identified without existence of another strong entity. They rely on key attributes of stronger entity to establish their own identity, creating a dependent relationship known as identifying relationship. Identifying relationship are the type of relationship where existence of weak entity depends on the existence of strong entity. This means the weak entity cannot be identified without the information provided by strong entity. Importance in database design. Understanding the weak entity, identifying the relationship, they help ensure the proper organization and retrieval of data. By identifying the relationship, the designer can create more efficient, accurate database structure that meet up the specific needs of the system. Constants, key entity referential. Key constants are it ensures the uniqueness of each entity instance by defining one or more attributes as a primary key. Entity constants. It defines the rules and conditions that must be met for an entity to be considered as valid, acceptable within the database. Referential constants establish the relationship between entities, ensuring that the value in one entity attributes match the another entity key attributes. Importance of database design. Constants are essential in database design as they help to ensure the overall integrity, consistency, reliability of the data. Cardinality ratio one to many, or many to many. One to one relationship, one instance of entity is associated with one only one instance of another entity, vice versa. One to many is a relationship. It's a common type of relationship where one instance of an entity can be associated with multiple instances of another entity. Many to many is a relationship where one instance of entity can be associated with multiple instances of another entity, vice versa. Designing ER diagrams for complex scenarios. Entity identification. When you're designing ER diagram for complex scenario, the first step is to identify the key entities and their attributes. They require understanding the problem domains and specific requirements of the system. Relationship modeling. The next step in model relationship between entities, determining the appropriate cardinality ratio, considering any weak entity or identifying the relationship. This step is crucial in ensuring the overall integrity and consistency of the database. Constant definition. The designer must define the necessary constants such as key constants, entity constants, and referential constants to ensure the data integrity, maintain the database overall structure. Importance of ER diagram in database. Conceptual model. It represents the conceptual model of the data, providing high-level abstract view of entities, attributes, and relationship. Logical design. ER diagrams inform the logical design of the database, guiding the creation of tables, columns, database to accurately reflect the relationship constants identified in conceptual model. Physical implementation. ER diagram are crucial input to the physical implementation of database, ensuring the final database aligns with the conceptual and logical models. Thank you guys for watching my video.